What's going on, guys? It's Hunter here. It's just me today. Back at you with another video from Pippin and Dippin Academy. I'm going to be talking about something really cool today, something that you can add to your trading so you can stop getting smashed on this specific thing. Because I know a lot of people are, accustomed to certain patterns and things like that. But I call this the low-hanging fruit because a lot of people see it in the market and they enter the market and then right after that they get busted. So I'm going to show you something that you can avoid and get into the trade. It could be going your favor. Just get into it. Be patient with the trade and things like that. Before we get started, like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Go down below. We got a free Telegram channel where you can be a part of. Where I'm throwing charts, I'm throwing results, I'm throwing things we shoot on here. It's just all kinds of good goodies, and we could be doing giveaways and stuff like that. So I don't want you to miss out on that. Go join that Telegram so you can be updated with everything we do. Right. So, but in the meantime, like I said, subscribe, like the video, and we'll get started. So what I just said from the beginning is it's called low hanging fruit, right? That's what I call it. So I'm gonna share my screen. Here we go. Let's go. Boom. Hope you can see my screen. Okay, cool. So this is a trade that we took today, and I got into the trade, and immediately this is what instilled me into shooting this video today. But as you can see, and we had news. Okay, we had news at 9 o'clock a.m. Central Time, my time, right? So you can see where the news was in effect and things like that, especially equity hours, right after equity hours. So, and equity hours 8:30 my time. So right in the get go, I want to show you. Um, Let me get rid of this real quick. Hour. Oh, okay. Go right back. Okay. So let me go to the daily real quick. Okay, there it is. Sorry guys. Let me get rid of this fit. All right. I was teaching on something else. But here we go. All right. 5. Okay, cool. So I seen that we come down. Okay. We got some highs up here. I was trying to chase. I understood this green line is the weekly from previous weekly high. I understood that we are at a high, right? But I also see this liquidity resting right here. Okay. But you guys know I've already taught you the technique that I use for NAS and um, SPX, right? So I'm on the daily. Look how SPX has already taken liquidity out. So NAS has taken liquidity. If NAS starts to move down and create a cycle down, SPX is going to follow, right? So that right there is a good indication. Sorry about that. It's a good indication for me to be like, okay, if NAS starts moving down and give bearish momentum, then I can start looking for my trade setups into going down, right? And there's plenty of trades. As we move down, as we break structure, I'm going to be targeting these areas that you got, the lines that I have drawn. Okay. So, but today's lesson is clearly on this trade here because I seen the manipulation happen to the downside, right? And I seen that this low right here was right here. Okay. So we had the 1 minute time frame, right? I want you to pay attention to this right here. Okay. I want you to pay attention to this right here. So what, oh, sorry. So as we seen, we run up, right? And then I was waiting for afternoon. So we run news, get after news. So news runs down, right? We take out this low, which was cool. So as soon as we take out that low, we send this candle up. We come back down into the gap. I entered the market, right? Failed to realize what was there, right? Failed to realize what was there. Look at this. Guys, anytime you see this, if it doesn't matter if it's on the 1, 5, 15, 30, 1 hour to the daily, if there's equal highs, that is low hanging fruit. That is asking for trouble, right? So if I was in this trade and if I had my stop loss, even below that, right? It was it was automatically like, hey, come get me. You know what I'm saying? And it did, right? We had this big spike now, wham. and then look at it on the 5. We have the big spike down and we pull in immediately. Take the stops, pull in immediately, and get the trade. We were able to get back in, but we understood what was going on, right? And that right there is what I call low-hanging fruit. So anytime you see that, right, especially on my M&W patterns, like you see here, we this is the beauty about making sure that you're in the right trade and on the right pattern. Is you can see here that this day that we took this trade, we took this trade too. Left leg, right leg takes out left leg. I like for my right leg to take out my left leg because it just gives me more confidence in, okay, whoever tried to get in here immediately got stopped, right? So after it's done, took out liquidity. But as you can see, look how on this trade, look how we have this high, okay? And then we break down, we accumulate, we stop hunt high. And then even here, look, even here. So you got to think about it. Soon as we make this high and we come down, right? And we come back up, we make this equal high right here, right here. Okay. It was, and I'm not saying this is a trade setup, I'm just saying in general. It was low hanging fruit. Like, hey, come get me, swap, see ya, right? Just like all this low, 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 all of this liquidity was saying, hey, come get me. Low hanging fruit, just easy to get. And you can see how it aggressively took it and then moved away from it. Also, as you can see this high and this high, look how we came up to that high and we made a relative equal high. So you know people are already selling, right? Already selling off of that, thinking that's resistance. We give an optimal trade entry, comes back into imbalance, and then wham, we smoke that high, and then what do? We move away from that high, right? So that's what I'm trying to teach here is when you get these highs, guys, don't look at it as, oh, it's support and resistance, because to me, as you know, you're a smart money trader. I call ourselves hybrid traders because we mix smart money with market maker, right? So, but it's still the same examples. Do not like equal highs, right? I look at equal highs as a target for one, and I look at equal highs as to be taken out to trade away from, right? So like in this instance, boom, take stops, trade away from, right? And trade towards the money, right? Because once this move starts going down, then you start to realize, what are you chasing, right? What are you chasing? Money. What is below here? Money, right? So when we take that low out and we create this pattern, especially in the direction that we're going, that we predicted from the start, which is bullish, and we get into this trade, what are we chasing, right? Money. Stops, right? So we can even go and I can show you multiple things, right? Especially on this trade right here. Let me get rid of some of this, and then this doesn't have to be a long video, right? So look how we accumulate, right? You can see this gap that we had right here and right here. We accumulate, right? We made a low, we come back up. Guys, the reason why I trade nothing but New York is because I want the Asian session and London session to present itself to show me what it done, right? So accumulation, low, we come up. Look how we stopped at that low, right? It took it out a little bit, but it wasn't really aggressive, right? And that was low hanging fruit to me. That was like relative equal lows, low hanging fruit, smash real trade. You see what I'm saying? So that right there, guys, is going to help you get into better trades. It's going to stop you from getting losses and things like that. Just like this. High, relative equal. Even if you sold here, they're wanting you to chase this stuff. They're wanting you to chase it because this was the real move, right? They're going to create all this liquidity up here. Sellers, right? Just to be taken out, right? Let's look at one more example. And then I'll end the video. Okay. I want to look at a really good one. And I'll buzz into it. So you're like, oh man, that looks really good. Just let me go through here. Okay. So let me look back one more time. Uh, okay. Right here. Right here is perfect. Right. So look how we broke down. We created a high. Broke down, created a high, broke down, consolidation. I know this session, this is New York session. We broke down, created a high, broke down, created a high. Look at this. Perfect. Perfect. Right? Once you see this, guys, I want you to box it in because it's relative, right? It's no aggressive movement. There's no aggressive movement here, right? Look how we're relative. We're in like basically inside of the box, right? Look how on this bottom, we snatch it. Not only do we snatch the money here on these relative equal lows, because this was the aggressive movement, this is the stop hunt, this is the trade that you want to be in, right? Now look how it snatches to the top, boom, grabs this relative equal highs, snatches it, comes up, grabs these highs, right? Look how it grabs these highs right here. Grabs these, because these are swing points, guys. Swing points. There's stop words here, trust me. Boom, grabs it, grabs those, creates the pattern, boom, boom, see it, right? So that's what I'm trying to help you guys understand is these relative equal highs and lows are just areas where you can get tore up in the market, right? So write this down in your books, write this down, study it, low-hanging fruit, put low-hanging fruit right beside it, because that's what it is, right? It's easy targets for the market makers, smart money guys that come in here and swipe out some, right? So with that, guys, you know, I stress on you guys marking these charts up, getting your perfect trade set up, and implementing stuff, guys. Like implement because that's going to help you grow. You know what I'm saying? And then execute, get some experience, go through your trading plan, mark down your trading plan, do back testing on the weekends, mark your perfect trade setups. I can't beat that drum enough, right? If you want to get good, you want to get consistent, you want to be a professional, you're going to have to do these things. Just like we say all the time, you're against the LeBron James and Michael Jordans of the world, and you're going to have to put in the work like they do to be great, right? So if you want to be good at this, you want to extract money from this market, you're going to have to do these things, right? So with that, don't forget to like and subscribe on the channel. Go join the Telegram, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace. Keep pipping and dipping.